Meow 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 meow. Meow. What is support chat saying? Okay. All right. Let's just. 11:44 sounds right. Okay. What in the world was I in the middle of doing? Eliminate the peeping Tom. Gotta go to the hot springs. Time to go kill a man. This guy again. How are you enjoying Final Fantasy VII Remake, Switch? I see that you're playing it on your Xbox. Yeah, it's really good. I really liked it. Wait until you get through it the first time, and then you can play through it on hard mode. Which is the better way to play it, but you do have to beat the game first before you're allowed to do that, so.
Nicely done.
I mean, yeah. Would say that I quite enjoy the remake versus the original. I don't know, the original's okay. I guess I think not growing up with it kind of.
Seems you came up short.
That's such a funny way to say that. Graphics back when they're. Yeah, yes, they were. Comparatively, yes. That's a good question. You think that they would have maybe... why does he have, like, mushrooms on the bottom of him? I didn't even notice that before. Ugh. Ugh. God, that's fucking gross. What the fuck? They should have just been better. No, I haven't caught all the lost balls on mini golf. I've not really dedicated time to it. Mostly just been every time we just like look casually, and then I don't know. We got a few of the balls. Switch, how's your golf game going? You getting under par? You getting par on hard mode? It's true. Real gamers want balls because that's where the P is stored. In the balls. Yeah. I haven't really gotten into hard mode either. There is no cradle point. There is no backup modem. The modem is old. We do have an up-to-date network map. The firewall firmware is going to be up to date. 11 p.m. Operating system is 2019. I'm very curious when you play Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, what you'll think of that one, because that is such a giant game. Like, to an upsetting degree. So there's Remake and then Rebirth. So there's the part 1, part 2. Yeah, Rebirth is like Did I put like 130 hours into that and I did not 100% it? Well, yeah, it wouldn't make sense to play Rebirth if you... Playing Rebirth before playing Remake would be like... That would be awful. I mean, you would kind of know what was going on if you beat the original, but yeah. I've 100%ed at least 2 or 3 games in my life. So I'll raise that from 0% to about 0.01%. Maybe less than that, honestly. Yes, SharePoint. Okay, there we go. Oh, hello. Now, what's brought you all together today? We're here to stay the night, of course. Yeah, I wish. Keep dreaming, Stealth. Unfortunately, we're here for work today, too. We saw the board. It seems you got some kind of problem. The board? Oh, that thing I contacted the guild about, huh? That's the one. Something about a peeping Tom creeping about. Yes, that's right. If you got a minute, I'd like you to investigate immediately. Do you guys have time right now? That's true. And those squirrels were kind of kicking Goku's ass, too. So that's the... Sad. Very sad. Or, yeah, the snakes. Oh my god. The other small animals that in Legacy of Goku 1, he would have already defeated Piccolo twice over. Yeah, no problem. Would you mind if we got right to the explanation? Apparently someone's been peeping on my guess. It's a recent thing, but I've heard tell from a number of my female guests in particular. I won't stand for it, so I contacted the guild. Ah, peeping Toms. Totally gross. When I find him, I'm gonna rearrange his face with my staff. Have you been able to get any specific details from your guests? It'd be helpful if they've seen the criminal. No, nothing that clear. They've been reporting things like the feeling that someone's watching them or strange sounds. But nothing concrete, right? Could it just be a misunderstanding? I thought so too at first, but like I said before, I keep getting the same reports again and again. At this point, I can't just toss it aside saying it's a coincidence. That's certainly true, but it's kind of a problem. It's not even clear that this is a case, really. There's no way we can investigate properly without any specifics. Well, if it isn't clear, then we just have to put it to the test. It'd be hard to make an arrest unless we were to catch the perpetrator red-handed, so why not? Test? Put what to the test exactly? Isn't it obvious? We'll take a bath ourselves. You want us to bait to lure out the criminal? I don't really mind, I guess, but I feel like for a certain portion of us, this might be a slight problem. I'm not gonna force anyone. However, I appreciate the help. The more enticing a scene we have, the more effective, I'm sure. Oh, don't mind me. I'd like to help in any way I can. I'm your support, so I'd hate to be not of assistance just when I'm needed. And needed you are. Thank you for your cooperation. With a lure like this, I'm sure we'll catch ourselves a big fish. You sure seem happy, Tita. Yeah, I'm kind of excited. We haven't had a bath together in a long time, and last time was really fun. It was fun last time, sure, but you know this is a totally exploitative bait plan, right? I think Tita's on the right track. Forgetting we're working in case would make it a bit more natural, no? It's just us women, so let's take the chance to let down our hair. Alright, you wouldn't mind lending us your bath, would you, ma'am? Yeah, use it as you like. I'll reserve it entirely for you for a bit, so you four go warm yourselves up. Thanks, Mrs. Mao. Whew, I guess we're really doing this. Well then, if you'll pardon us. I know at some point Goku uses Kaioken, I think in Dragon Ball Super, where he goes like Super Saiyan God and then goes Kaioken or some bullshit like that, where it's like, if it can double your power... Yeah, I don't know. It's hard because they never get into the specifics of what the hell Kaioken even is. Is it burning through your life force faster? Is there... Because there's consequences if you use it like times 10, but like... It seemed like a very convenient writing hole. I don't know. Like, oh yeah, you can just double your power out of nowhere because you mastered a technique. Okay. Is it only a certain amount of power? So if you're like 800 power, then it can double it to 1600. But if you're 2000, then it can only double it up to like, or not double it, but only add an additional 400. Yeah, he's using times 20 against Frieza. Like, yeah, I'm sure there's a math equation you could use where there's a threshold, but like that's obviously Akira Toriyama did not think about it, because that motherfucker didn't think about anything. He was just writing stuff that had cool vibes, and he was right to do that. But you know. Oh no, Mrs. Mao, could you lend me a towel set? Oh, did you forget yours, Tita? Yeah, I don't think I'd be taking a bath, and some shampoo too, please. No, she doesn't mess around, does she? Ah, it's so relaxing. Yep, outdoor baths are the best. Yes, the wind feels wonderful. Huh, it truly is paradise. If I just had a drink, it'd be perfect. Hey, Shara, it doesn't matter much, but aren't you gonna let your hair down? I think not. The way I can don my clothes and jump out quickly now. If I let it down, it'll take time to tie it back up. Oh, good point. Who knows when the criminal might show up after all? And thanks to that criminal, we can all go into the bath together. Hee I know it's a case, but I'm a little thankful. I get what you mean. Being together like this really makes it feel like a vacation. Given that we've got 4 people, would that make this a family trip with parent and child? Parent and child in this group. I guess that would make me Tita's mother. How cruel, Estelle. At least make us 4 sisters. Oh, well, that. You know, thinking about it, this is the first time it's just been women. Now that you mentioned it, yeah, Oliver's not here today. If he knew he was missing this, I'm sure he'd run all the way back to Erebonia crying his eyes out. I could totally picture it. Now let's keep it our little secret. I'd rather not break hearts needlessly. It seems like Oliver really does like these hot springs anyway. What is it, Estelle? Huh? Oh, nothing. But since it's come up, I guess I'll ask. Shara, can I ask you a question? Oh, what's this all of a sudden? Is there really nothing going on between you and Oliver? Oh, nothing. You mean like that? Yeah. You idiot, of course there isn't. He's a drinking partner, that's all. Really? Sometimes the way you two talk feels like you're sharing a secret. It really feels like you understand each other. So yeah, I'm curious. Ba-dum. Oh, I see. So that's why this came up all of a sudden. Unfortunately, that's a work thing. There are circumstances. Circumstances? Yes, but I'll explain it another time. This isn't the time to get sidetracked on other things. We're here to investigate, so we need to focus on the task at hand and be a bit more aware of our surroundings. You're dodging the subject. But Estelle, it seems Shara's right. Whoa! Ah! Is the peeping Tom here? Inside the brush on the north side. Understood, the north side brush. It does look like something's there. Perhaps it's our peeping Tom. But what should we do? Even if we wanted to try to catch him, we can't lay a finger on him from here. Yeah, someone needs to get out first and go around. Estelle and I will go around behind him. Princess, Tita, draw the enemy's attention. Yes, understood. Yes. Well then, let's... Wait, what? What is it? Look, they're gonna run! Hey, wait! Estelle, after them! Got it! Yeah! Finally shown yourselves, huh? Let's get to the punishing, shall we? What the fuck? That is a big sheep. Sheep level 600%.
Someone
How did you miss? That just beat the shit out of me. Sometimes this was faster.
Seems you came up short.
Hey, level 48. Tina finally learned a new move. That's it then. Yeah, I believe this settles things. I never thought they'd combine into one super creepy sheep. Given what we did to them, I doubt they'll return, but just to be sure. Next time, my fluffy friends, I'll play with you even harder. Understood? Now go! Yeah! My, so the Beeping Tom turned out to be the monsters. We can't be absolutely sure, but it's very likely. We taught them a lesson, so I don't think they'll be back. One or two of those guys I understand, but don't you think it's a little weird that so many were coming? It's very odd indeed. This is the first time we've had such a thing. Something must have happened. Must it? Maybe it has something to do with the earthquakes? Earthquakes? Well, yeah, I mean, sometimes monsters go a bit wild because of earthquakes. Maybe their habitat got messed up after a bad quake or something like that. I see, that's certainly believable. Believable as it is, there's not much we can do about a natural disaster. If they show up again, I'll just have to give the guild a ring. Yeah, go for it. I'm always up for a chance to relax in your bath again. Well, if we were going to come for a bath, I'd prefer to do it in our downtime. You guys are welcome in the baths anytime, on the job or no. You for today. If anything comes up, you'll be the first I call. Yeah, later. Bye, Mrs. Mao. Mrs. Bow Wow Mao. What was I doing? Trails in the sky. Where to place earthquake detector. Images. I don't see a fucking picture in this. Why is there a picture associated with it, but not one that I can see? I just need to know where to place the fucking things. Okay, I think this is what I'm looking for. All right. Actually, do this though. I think the other ones should be easy enough to find, but. Switch, do you have any luck finding a job? Bud? I'd say it like that. Buddy boy!
Seems you came up. Done already? Nicely done.
Okay, so I need to go. There's a rock there. Just need to know where to place the fucking thing. It said north.
Seems you came up. Seems you came.
Oh yeah, that is okay. Lost here. Oh, that's right. This is where that bath from the book from the records room was hidden. The stone circle is still spooky as ever. I see. I heard about these pillars once. Apparently, they're believed to predate even ancient Sumeria. The Sumerians, the ancient culture that prospered on orbital energy, or orbital. Oh my god, how am I like just saying an entirely different word? Orbital power. It disappeared. The tetracycle towers in the sealed area beneath Grant's castle are both Sumerian, right? So we believe, at least. This little circle certainly doesn't seem similar to those Grant places. Grandpa told me that once there is a really strong septum vein running beneath this area. You know, this place might have been important to religion a really long time ago. Which means it's a good place for examining the flow of a septum vein. I get it. Where should we put the measuring instrument, though? Let's see. This ground here looks pretty solid, and it's not in the ruins. Direction is good. Estelle, it'll work great right here. Should we set it up? Let's set it up. Okay, I'll start setting it up. Give me just a minute. All done. Well, flip that switch as hard as you can. Flipping now. Ah! What? What the? We're surrounded. They must be attracted to the inactive quartz in the device. We've got no other choice. Defend yourselves. Oh boy. I think we got them all.
Those are definitely the nastiest, creepy sheep-like thingies I've ever fought. Those darn dirty, calculating. Those monsters must be one of the new breeds Elden mentioned. That was scary. Tita, did they hurt you? Just let me know if you even get a scratch. I'll be happy to treat you. I'm okay. You all protected me. More importantly, I need to flip the switch. Yay, now it works. Good work, Tita. It's 2 instruments in place either way. Shall we go place the last one? Okay. Oh, a monster has appeared. Shit. Okay.
Prepare to retreat! Piece of cake!
Right, I gotta log back into this. That's what the server is called, but that's not exactly how that's going to work. Yep, it's just another one that prevents poison. Wow. Anticlimactic. Okay. Then midpoint of the Chaldea tunnel.
Piece of cake!
What dirty carrot. Favorite. It's off the road. Literally not. So. Are you even in tonight? sick of fighting these sheep.
Oh, are we done already? We're good to go.
Hey, level 49. Nice. That's everything on the board. Okay. Wait till the next area to use up my ornaments. What's up, Lucis? How was your stream? Gonna give me crazy experience. Here we go.
Let's see, this is the place we're after, the first bridge of the Chaldea Tunnel, right? Uh-huh, we just need to set up on either side of the bridge, I think. There's an orbital charging device over here, so this is a bad spot, which means... Okay, and point the antenna down the tunnel just so. Yeah, this should be okay.
Oh, did you end up banning him? Yeah, yeah, very curious. If it's just like a handful of people, because like it's tough because like you can't go on the subreddits or the discords for the trail series because there's like most people would probably assume that you are already pretty deep into the whole thing, so it's like I don't know. I feel like dude, that's crazy. Is that what he said? I forgot if that was in your original message. Oh yeah, he said, yeah, man, you're killing the atmosphere. Yep. Yeah. Well, it's funny because I got that comment last night on my YouTube, and it's like most of the time I just have those up there for archival purposes, so I never depend on the YouTube viewership. And then it's just so strange that it's like this guy watched an hour and a half of me reading this out and then was like, oh, you could use this mod or you could use this voices. It's like, you know what I could also do? I could literally, like you were saying, Lucis, just play the English voice, like play both of the Trails games simultaneously, the remake and this one, and then just like use the English from that. Like there's so many other ways to do it, but as soon as I got those comments, I was like, man, I'm already pissed about it. It's very, very odd to, I don't know. I don't think I've ever had that either, I guess, in a different game. And I feel like I've played games that, well, maybe none of them had a Japanese dub. Maybe I guess that's the thing, but, or it's already hard-coded in there if there is. Estelle, putting that device here should work. Should I set it up? That's like if you were playing Final Fantasy X, and they're like, you should use the Japanese voices instead. And it'd be like, what? Yeah. So far. We'll figure out what the other toxic traits are once you get further into the series. Curious, especially when you get to like Trails of Cold Steel, like deep into it, if you know, someone might have a random issue with some portion of what you're saying or whatever. Okay, I'll start setting it up. Give me just a minute. All done. Well, flip that switch as hard as you can. Flipping now. Yay, now it works. Well done. Hey, Estelle. Huh? Annalise and Agate, too. Huh? Estelle, Sharon, it's been a while. Yeah, it certainly has. You look well. What the heck? You guys got a friggin' family going here at this point. Even Tina's here. Been a while, short stuff. Short stuff? That's mean. But it has been a while, yeah. What the? She's so cute. Who's this cutie pie? Estelle, have you been holding out on me in the cute sister department or something? Yeah, like Agate. I'm sure it's probably Agate, but like also kind of a dumb name, but well, that's the fun part about reading it, is you can say it however you want. And then, once we play the remake, we'll get an answer. But until then, we'll never know. But you'll kill the atmosphere! That's such a crazy... I read that when you said that, but like, I was already just like, man, this guy sucks. But, you know, actually, if I got a message like that, I would have just banned him right there. I would not even have had an explanation. Good. I don't know. Well, and there's... What is there, like, maybe 5 different people every 4 to 5 days playing through the Trails games on Twitch? Like... if the person is interested in it, they'll probably already have the mod installed, you know? Like... But yeah, you said that you had downloaded the mod. Were the voices good, at least? Did it seem like the voice acting was okay from what you could tell?
You could kind of say that, I guess, yeah. This is Tina, the granddaughter of Professor Russell and Zeiss. That right? Cool! I'm Annalise Elfie. Nice to meet you, Tina. Yeah, nice to meet you, too. Oh, and the princess is with you. What are you doing with these guys? Please, Agate, call me Chloe. Actually, I've been assisting Estelle ever since we met again in Ruin. Ah, cool. You did seem like the decisive type back at the castle. So what are you two doing out here, Agate? Did you just come looking for us? Nah, just a coincidence. We're in the middle of chasing down some clues about the Sky Bandits in the Intelligence Division. Huh? The Sky Bandits and the Intelligence... You mean there are guys from those still on the loose? That's right, there are men from both still on the run from the army. Do you have a lead on their whereabouts? Well, the guilds had witnesses calls pouring in. Most of them aren't all that reliable, though. We've been running around trying to find the needles in the haystack. More importantly, I heard you guys encountered one of Ouroboros' henchmen in Ruin, right? Yeah, Weirdo in an opera suit called himself a phantom thief. His questionable fashion sense aside, his power was frankly terrifying. If we tried to engage him directly, I'm not sure it would have gone well for us. Whoa, that's the first time I've ever heard Sharon talk about something like that. Ouroboros really is dangerous. In that case, well, like a total freaking question mark at this point. Anyway, remember you need our help. Just say the word. The guild will be able to reach us easy. Yeah, we'll do that. Ditto for you, Agate. If anything happens, get in touch with us. We'll be there in an instant. Yeah, I think we'll be okay, but I'll hold you to that if it comes down to it. Anyway, this ain't the best spot for leisurely chat, you know. We gotta get moving. Oh yeah, I guess you're right. Agate? Short stuff? Well, no, sorry, it's nothing. Yeah, whatever. Anyway, give my best to Russell, will ya? And don't spend too much time messing with machines, okay? Make sure to find some time to be a kid. Okay. But Agate, be careful, okay? You always do really dangerous things because you're so stubborn. Well, you've gotten good at giving it back, short stuff. Well, yeah. I gotta start growing up sometime, right? Agate can't lift a finger against Tina, huh? Well, see you guys. Estelle, Tina, let's hang out when we get together next. You bet. Okay. Oh, man, I didn't expect to meet those two. Kinda looks like they're okay, though. They sure haven't changed too much. Gotta admit, I'm having trouble imagining what their travels together are like, though. Annalise is a very straightforward, open personality. She actually makes a good contrast to Agate's quiet, moody determination. Tina? Eep. Oh, wait, who? Estelle? What's up? You're kind of spacing out. Was I? I was just, surprised is all. Surprised at what? I didn't know Agate had a girlfriend. A girlfriend? You mean Annalise? No way, they're just partners in a job, Tina. What? You see, Tina, we split into teams to investigate the society in multiple parts of Liberal at once. She's watching his back, not whispering sweet nothings into his ear. That is a concept. Oh, I get it. Yeah, that is kind of funny. Funny? I bet it isn't for you, Tina. Still, though, remnants of the bandits and the intelligence killings, both groups do seem to be involved with society in some way. With a bit of luck, Agate and Annalise should find us some useful clues. Better do our best, too. Anyway, right here is fine, right? Yep, that's last instrument in place. Let's return to the operations room of the factory and check in with Professor Russell. Right, 5th floor of the factory. Oh. Yeah, because that dub apparently was the PSP dub. So, like, it's PSP audio quality, which for the most part is okay, but then they had to lift it straight from the PSP and then get it to work on PC, which, like, yeah, very, yeah, a lot of work for one guy, possibly two or maybe even three guys who are really into the one thing, and then just be like, yeah, this isn't for me, I tried it, and then be like, oh, man! I can't believe that someone wouldn't want to do exactly as I say, because... Again, the only way that I can comprehend it is if you were the person who lifted the audio, and it's like, look how cool this is that I did this, right? Odd. Very, very odd.
I feel like most people too would normally, if they're interested in a mod, they usually look it up beforehand. I mean, I guess if you were playing like, I don't know, Skyrim or something like that, you could probably be telling people about cool mods because there's like a trillion of them. But like, I don't know, like when I played the Sonic games, I was already well aware about kind of what I wanted to deal with. Like I did the Shadow the Hedgehog game mod, and that was really nice because it improved the quality by quite a bit. And like, I don't, but I already knew about it. Oh, I'm saying when I played Final Fantasy VIII, where the, which I will admit, for after I've watched some videos about what the story of Final Fantasy VIII is, some of the, I want to say leaps in logic, or some of the ways, the directions that the script rewrite turned makes those elements lesser, but also I don't really think that the way that the game is structured makes those elements shine anyway. Like, it's kind of like Elden Ring, I guess, where it's like, you play it, and then you're like, oh yeah, the story's all there, but fuck if I can find it all and put it together in, like, chronological order. So, I don't know. Just let people play the games the way they want. Professor Russell, we've connected to the first unit and are receiving telemetry now. Hell yeah. Beat the shit out of Reno. That little bitch. Yes, I see. Gordon, the connection is perfect. Even better. Looks like things are rock solid. Secure our connections to the other two units at once. Understood, Professor. I think they know we succeeded already. It seems so. Goodness, but this entire room never fails to take my breath away. Oh, still, hello. Oh, Mr. Murdoch. Oh, hi, it's been a while. We last met at the birthday celebrations, right? Yes, it certainly has been a while. From what I hear, you've been through a lot. Glad to see you well. Well, thanks, Mr. Murdoch. Anyway, we got the measuring devices set up like the professor asked. Yes, we saw. We got data pouring in from them already. So the capital is already running? Aye, Professor Russell's running some sort of program to sort the data now, in fact. Connections to second and third units. Stable. Excellent. There's all three then. Now let me see. Good. Both of them are still as a pond. And we've linked all three units. Excellent. I really wasn't expecting you back this quickly. As you can see, thanks to you, we're getting all the data we need. Good work, you four. Well, really, all we did was carry the instrument bits. Besides, Professor, you're the one doing us a favor. You don't need to thank us. If you want to thank anyone, thank Tita. We couldn't have done this without her. I didn't do anything special. No, you did very well. Even the transmitters are perfect. The signal we're receiving is marvelous. Well, yay. So we're all set up now, right, Grandpa? Can I do anything else to help? No, we're as prepared as we can be, I think. I programmed the capital to begin analysis automatically of disturbances detected in the deception veins. Now we just wait for an earthquake again. So we've pretty much hurried up to wait. I don't know if I can stay calm just waiting for an earthquake to strike Zeiss again. I know what you mean. What if another earthquake hits the city directly? It's chilling. You have a plan in case that happens? We've secured and locked down the factory for an earthquake. Even so, if the next earthquake is much stronger, it'll be hard on us. At the very least, I can't imagine we'll avoid property damage. Unfortunately, the capital here is the same. Strong enough vibrations could damage it, causing errors that make our experiment fail. So the prayer of 3 to the goddess wouldn't go amiss, everyone. I thought I was nervous before. So even the most advanced technology still needs the blessing of Ideos. Engineers can be really faithful, you know. I pray to the goddess a lot when I'm working really hard on something. He does have a point. I remember when Professor Russell was developing the first orbital airship, I was going to church 3 times a day. You could have had a little faith in something other than the goddess, Chief Murdoch. After 39 failed experiments, could you blame me? They've always been like this, haven't they? I think they have, yeah. Either way, it seems we have quite a bit of time on our hands. It wouldn't hurt to return to the guild house briefly and report in. Yes, go on ahead. We'll contact the guild should anything happen. What? Earthquake! Seems we don't have that much time to kill after all. All 3 instruments are reporting changes. Deception veins appear to be active. Continue monitoring. Don't take your eyes off them for a second. If the signals are interrupted, report immediately. Yes, sir. Now let's see. Data still coming in from all 3 instruments. Given the direction the seismic waves are headed, the origin point of the trembler, coordinates are 12.73 at 378.02. Oh, very interesting. What do you mean? We know where that earthquake's epicenter is. It's Leiston Fortress. What? Dad! What? Are you sure? What the? We're under attack! Calm down, it's just an earthquake. Hold your line, stay in position. General Cassius, you... Seems I was right. Ordering a work stoppage at the port was the right idea. Incredible, I didn't think there would actually be an earthquake as you predicted. Cassius, just what kind of magic did you use? What magic? It's just logic, Morgan. The logic of our foe's desires. After 3 rehearsals, it was simply a question of what made the most tempting target. Chief, we received word from Langston Fortress. They've suffered a fairly large earthquake. We were right. What happened? Is anyone hurt? Thankfully, there doesn't seem to be any injuries. I think they mentioned they prepared in advance. Oh, thank the goddess. Now that's Cassius, all right. The man has the dangerous sense of a fox. Now then, the Cowboy should have the results for us. Professor Russell checked the results. So let's see. Oh, this is interesting. What is it, Professor? Did we learn something? I do believe we have. According to this, the flows along the seption veins were altered significantly prior to the earthquake. The unusual flows gathered beneath a single location, apparently, since it occurred quite close to the surface and had little effect beyond the immediate area. That would mean... Oh. Hey, wait a sec. You're saying someone's controlling seption veins in order to generate earthquakes on purpose? So it's literally an earthquake weapon. That's horrific. You have the right of it. A weapon that can cause earthquakes anywhere with seption veins. But my grandma, controlling seption veins, is that even possible? It's well beyond the capabilities of any earth-moving technology I'm aware of. I agree. However, we cannot deny the evidence in front of us. Someone has made it possible. Well, it's up for them. Professor, can you use the data to figure out where the weapon is? If you can, we'll go stop it. Yeah, that's the spirit. Perhaps I can. Right, pull back to the data at the start of the disturbance. Now, in what direction the flow disturbance began? I have it. 165.88 by negative 228 by 35. Huh? Tita, do you know where that is? I think so. Tita pulled out the map. The coordinates are Selkie from Zeiss's center, so if east 12 Sege, north 378 is Leiston Fortress, east 165, south 228 would be... That'd be Elmo Village? Yeah, I think it'd be about here. What? Well, it's hiding in plain sight, I suppose. Elmo Village, so the origin of the disturbances is somewhere near the hot springs then. I can't say for certain, but it seems likely, so what do you plan to do? Isn't it obvious we're gonna go check it out right now? Yes, we need to hurry. Indeed so, Tita, go with them. They will need your knowledge and technical skill in their investigation. Oh, okay, I'll do everything I can to help, I promise. Well, this might be kind of dangerous. On the other hand, Tita will be a big help, so I sure can't say no. I agree. Tita, be careful, okay? I will. I'll contact Elmo ahead of you. I'm sure Mrs. Mal will be glad to help your investigation. Thanks, Mr. Murdoch. Hazel, get Mrs. Mal with the Elmo in on the line at once. Yes, sir. I'll remain here and continue to analyze the data we're getting using the capital. If I discover anything, I'll contact Elmo at once. Thanks, Professor. If we find anything, we'll call you right away. Excellent. Good luck, everyone. Let's go to Elmo at once, then. Oh. All right. I deserve to say the concept of being pushing potential new fans out of the fandom because you scare them off with your insistence that they do it. You're just I'm streaming my first stream without my first. Yeah, you have to believe that someone would be able to make earthquakes, which is an insane thing to think about. Even in our current reality, unless someone was literally nuking tectonic plates, which would be something you could probably do and cause massive earthquakes, which nope, no one ever does that. But yeah, very, very odd to and it's really tough because there are a lot of fandoms where the toxic people kind of get to you first, and then after you kind of sift through the toxic people, then you can have a good time and enjoy the rest of the fandom. But it's like they're almost a barrier that sort of encompasses itself around certain properties, and then it just makes it incredibly uncomfortable because you have to like literally sift through or push your way through these people who have just the worst opinions ever, because the loudest people in the room are the ones you hear the first. I think that makes sense the way I said that. They might be a minority, but they're still fucking loud. It really, I mean, yeah, you could take that as probably as literal as, like, yeah, they are the gatekeepers, even though technically you could just play it on your own and completely avoid the gatekeeping, but, you know, that's... And I guess, I don't know if you've ever experienced this, Lucis, but have you ever noticed gatekeeping in the Kingdom Hearts fandom? feel like everyone over in the Kingdom Hearts fandom is so bi-coded that it's hard to ever get a chance to have someone saying something incredibly negative about someone else playing something. But I don't know, I never encountered it, but I was already deep in it before I had access to like a lot of internet, so. Yeah, so. God, that'd be terrible. Like, you start playing Kingdom Hearts and then somebody just... The thing that I would imagine, honestly, is that it's not even, like, gatekeeping. It's, like, some guy who's just, like, a really big fan of one of the games, specifically 1 or 2, and then just tells you you shouldn't play any of the other games. Almost like a... I don't even know how to say that. Like, again, it's like gatekeeping, except like in the case of Kingdom Hearts being like, all the other games are terrible, just play 1 and 2. None of the story even makes any sense, so just ignore it and just play the game. You know, something like that, I could imagine, and I've actually heard from people, but not in the sense that, like, don't play the other games. They're just like, I don't know what's going on, and that's fair, but, you know, I could see that. It just would be so weird, because it's like, if you do play the first game and you're invested in it, and you do, like, play Chain of Memories and stuff, I think you're already really deep into the fandom, so I don't know. I would be... Because I know Final Fantasy, in general, has a ton of gatekeeping, but it's always weird because each game has its own gate, essentially, so you could slip in one and be like, I really love 13, and then people who are in the 7 community are like, you're a fucking piece of shit. It's like, whoa, dude, it's just a video game. Ah, good, you're here. Jesus, Mao. Hello again. Rhoda called ahead of you lot. Told me what's happening. There have been earthquakes all over the region, eh? Odd. Nothing. The whole thing is bizarre, but maybe you can help us. Actually, I'd like to turn that around. I was able to contact the guild anyway. Something strange happened just a few hours ago. What? An earthquake hit here too? I almost wish. An earthquake might be less destructive. Well, picture's worth 1,000 words, eh? Come see for yourself. What the? The springs are boiling over. This really is bizarre. The water isn't supposed to get this hot. Believe me, I'd like to know what's going on here too. Right after I got off the phone with Murdoch, I heard a big fuss out here. I came out to see what was going on and found this. Maybe the pump is broken somehow? It might be emitting heat, or wait, no, it couldn't heat all this water. No, the pump's working just fine. I checked it a second ago. The way I see it, something at the source of the springs must have changed. So I'm guessing temperature changes like this aren't too common. Never happened while I've been here, and I've been here half a century. It's worrying, to say the least. To be honest, this may have something to do with the earthquakes. If something is stimulating the seption fades, might that heat the water further? That's really likely, actually. And if the water keeps getting hotter, the springs will be too dangerous to live near. Like heck, we'll let that happen. Come on, let's go find the problem. Mrs. Mount, where exactly is the source of the springs? Would you mind if we investigated the problem? Thought you might ask that, so fish this out of the back of the drawer. Go on, take it. Estelle received the wooden gate key. A key? It's the key to the wooden gate near the pump shed. The cave down to the source of the springs is that way. Sweet. Thanks, Mrs. Mao. I don't know there was a cave like that. You're always so on the ball, Mrs. Mao. Thank you. Oh, don't worry. We're the ones asking you to do a favor, after all. Again, well, let the customers boil themselves like eggs. We can't even use our water for washing. I'm counting on you all to get to the bottom of this. You can bet we will. Well, wait. We will be entering a cave we know little about to investigate the temperature increase and the earthquakes. I think it'd be wise to make absolutely sure we're prepared before we go in. Yes, I suspect we might find a certain sunglasses-wearing gentleman inside. We should be on our guard and prepare accordingly. Whew. Yeah, if you... I guess that's the hard part with Kingdom Hearts specifically, is that, like, if you do skip a game, you're gonna be really confused. If you're fine with being confused and you just want to play the gameplay, that's also okay. But yeah, like you said, just read a synopsis, you know, just read a little bit, watch the cutscenes or whatever, you'll kind of get the gist of it, sort of. I mean, not really, because there's... Even in minor interactions, there's a lot of story elements going on and why characters do certain things, but like... Yeah, I guess I could see that. It's, yeah, like you said, though, it's really hard because I just never... I'm trying to think of fandoms where I've entered and gatekeeping has happened and either almost pushed me off or did. I usually try to research what I'm playing beforehand so I have a good idea. I mean, with Trails, I was like, okay, well, there's someone I can ask questions about if it's important. I.e. you know, where it's like, well, if he's also playing, then I don't need to do a bunch of research beforehand. Even though I did a little bit, not a ton, but a little. I guess a lot of people might be going into stuff blind. I'm trying to think, what game series have I all played that... Yeah, Aerith is kind of annoying. Okay, it's a bit of a leap, but she definitely can be annoying with how vague and like what she actually knows, and it's like, girl, just tell everybody what's going on, you know? We're already changing the future, so like let's just change it. Let's see. Looking through the playlist. The Yeast games, I never really had anybody gatekeep those. Very few people played them. Mother... Mother had a little bit of it. Did you get stoked for Plasmaniac Switch? Deltarune, I have heard people... it was good that Liddy was in here about the Undertale and the Deltarune stuff, because I'm sure without having some kind of guardian, or, you know, like somebody to keep those people... I don't want to say away, but, you know, kind of away in a way. That might have happened, especially Deltarune. Grand Theft Auto. I don't think I had anybody... actually come in and say anything about how I was playing. Banjo-Kazooie, Control, Super Mario, Earth Defense Force. Earth Defense Force had a lot of people come in, but no one said that you needed to do something. Alan Wake, I don't remember anything. Clair Obscure is too new. Castlevania, not really. Kirby, again, Liddy was there the whole time. Silent Hill. Silent Hill might have had a little bit. Sonic was probably the one that had the strangest fan base to go into. Jack and Daxter. I don't think anyone was gatekeeping, but I just had a lot of people come in and say their favorite was the second one, so which I wholeheartedly disagree with, but I wouldn't go to I wouldn't kill anybody over it. Final Fantasy maybe had a little bit. Xenoverse 2, no. 14, I think I had a couple people make me uncomfortable when I was streaming that really early on, like 5 or 6 years ago. I didn't really have any issues. Castlevania Symphony of the, or not, Castlevania Lords of Shadow, that had some weird stuff. God of War, almost no one was in here. So yeah, I would say out of all of the game series, probably Final Fantasy 14. I never want to tell these people there's only one problem. Oh, okay. Well, I'm glad you were able to get caught up. I felt like when I was playing Kingdom Hearts, I had to do a lot of explaining to everybody in here about what the hell was going on. But yeah. Yeah, where it's like, okay, this is what, yeah, those cliff notes make sense to me, but those cliff notes are really hard to deal with, honestly, because like you have to want to read them and you have to almost care about the characters already to read about it, when it's like, I just know Sora, Riku, Kairi, and the Final Fantasy characters. I don't know who anyone else is. Who is that guy talking to Woody? Never talk about your stepdad anymore, Switch. Previously on. But yeah, Jak and Daxter 1 is definitely the best game in the series, I would say. And then I like Jak 3 and then Jak 2, but Jak 3 and 2 are very similar. But yes, I would say the most gatekeeping I experienced, at least while streaming, was when I was playing Final Fantasy XIV a long time ago, because I tried to play Black Mage, and that went very poorly. Yeah, I know about Carl. You talk about Carl all the time. I was just saying stupid. It's like, you never talk about Cliff anymore on the Switch. You've literally never brought him up before. How's it's really boiling in here. If you fell in there, the burns could kill you. It's scary. The water is certainly dangerous, but I'm even more worried about the steam. The steam is harder to avoid and just as hot and dangerous as the water. Yes, a very good point. The geysers seem to follow a pattern. We should watch them carefully and move them when we have an opening. Okay, follow me. Did he deserve each punch? Or was it more, on you? Being a dick. Ooh, everybody's getting a good amount of experience. Nice. Oh shit! Wow. Okay, I see. But yeah. I'm just realizing, yeah, I never really had to deal with much gatekeeping. The hell is this thing? Oh, sorry, the item fairies haven't restocked the chest yet. Please come visit again. This is the way I came in. Shit.
takes care of that.
Oh yeah. Right, these things. What? Give her the old prickly seed. Oh, that's a valuable to just out in the open. This is supposed to be a modern Asian, you know?
Piece of cake.
Can't wait to be in Thailand and be in a hot spring. Oh, sounds so nice. Only 3 more weeks, and I will be out of the country. Oh, you see a heart carved around Adult plus Dogi. Where did this chest come from? Ah! Yay. Don't want to exit out yet. My senses are tingling. Nope, nope, maybe not. You thought taking that would make me weak, but you've only awakened my true power. Okay, so that's the exit. I might have explored this whole area, but it's hard for me to tell. Hey! Nice. Hard when they don't have a map. Oh no, I didn't explore this area. Okay. There was one part of it that I didn't look at. Water.
Prepare to be consumed!
They hit one of them. Kind of scrape a paper with that. Scrape a paper. A scrap of paper with a rainbow surprise recipe. Okay. I believe that I investigated this whole area. I'm not missing anything big. Scrape a paper. I have to brown milk. I do. The missing seems to be better. Hey, learn chain 2. Yes. Haven't you only met Carl like twice in person? Ba-ba-bum. Yeah, I suppose they were gonna eventually interact with all the enforcers throughout the rest of the game series, which is, that's so interesting. That this group is just so powerful that they're just gonna be like affecting the entire continents forever. God.
Piece of cake!
I know about the Grandmaster Wizard that they got going on. Like obviously we haven't seen them. I doubt we'll see him. Baby, come back. You can blame it all on me. I was wrong. I just can't live without you. Baby, come back. You can blame it all on me. That's a lot of enforcing. Makes sense why it's gonna spread out over 7,000 hours. I know it's not that much, but what did I guesstimate? Like 500 to 600 hours? Maybe a bit more than that. Shit! No, I wanted to investigate. What the heck is... It's spread all over the ground. Glowing veins of... No way, it can't be. You should know how to keep a guy waiting. Hey! Man,
with sunglasses. And a gospel in the pole. Well then. Evening, ladies. Good of you to come all the way out here. I'll do what I can to make you feel nice and welcome. You're one of Ouroboros' thugs, aren't you? Enforcer number 8, Walter the Direwolf. That's what they call me at any rate. Pleasure's all yours, trust me. And assume you're the one behind these earthquakes then? Come on, let's knock it off with the obvious and just get down to it. This pole is a little trick that society's brains came up with the best reception vein. No one just screws the vein directly beneath it. You plug a gospel into this thing though and you can cause a local earthquake or two. That's what I was asked to test. You were asked to? Your tests are finished then? Yeah, real shame too. What I want to do was work up enough power to shatter building. Couldn't quite get it to hit with that much force though. Wait, but if the buildings collapse, all the people inside would get hurt. You get on quick, little girlie. Some of them would get crushed under the rubble, their arms and legs smashed into jelly, left screaming like pigs. Others, they'd get quick deaths, heads shattered like eggs, spilling their brains out on the road for everyone to see. That is what's going on, says absolutely. Hey, I've got an idea. How about we do that to you instead? That blonde head of yours looks pretty fragile to me. No, get away! Unbelievable son of a... now what's with those faces? I've been doing you all a favor. You see, I just think the dreary, soggy porridge of most people's lives needs a little spice. Thrills and suspense, you know? The kind that leaves you in a cold sweat, pushed to the point where you can die at any second. Come on, don't tell me I don't have your heart pounded. Well, congratulations. You are now the worst man I've ever known. I think I see your plot now, however. You lured us here deliberately, didn't you? What? You allowed yourself to be seen all over the region. And Elmo's hot springs boiled over immediately after the earthquake at Lacey Fortress. You were issuing a challenge to us, weren't you? Oh, crap. Well, close enough for brace some work, I guess. Enough talk. Let's see what you're made of. Okay. Fucking, I knew that motherfucker was gonna snap like that. I called it before he did it. Because, look at him. The heck are those? There's some worms that live in this area. Apparently when you stimulate deception veins, they grow as huge as these guys here. Well, have fun, ladies. Oh, what the heck is this? You rotten coward. Fight us fair and square. Don't let them distract you, Estelle. We need to defeat the worms first. Defend yourselves. Yeah, I'm just incredibly curious on the rest of the games. How many can I fit in? Oh, those are down.
Good morning, then. And how doth your morning be? Prompt copy out. Yeah, magic definitely means a lot more in this one than it did the other one. Whatever they call it. Forbidden arts. Crafts. Not arts, yeah. Yeah, not too bad, boss. Yeah. Shoot it! Hey, she's up to 51. Nice. Glad yeah. Okay, we managed to win, and I think I still have most of my limbs. Whew! Phew! Those creatures are incredibly powerful. I might have expected a bit much. I thought that fight would be a little less pathetic. You underestimate us at your peril, direwolf. We've slain monsters like your pets many times before. Screw it. This is just sad. I didn't think you'd be this weak. What? I'm disappointed in you, worms. This is bullshit. No one was talking out his ass again. He tells me the Divine Blade isn't the only one in Liberal who might give me a run for my money, and this is what I get? No. Well, nothing for it then. I'll just have to sweet talk the professor and let me hunt old Fangboy. It'll be a little more exciting than this at least. What? Oh, hold on. What, you can still talk? You disgusting sicko, listen to me. If you mean Joshua when you say Fangboy, I will never let you hurt him. Estelle, I'd give you props for taking my punch and still being able to stand. But give it up, I can see your knees buckling. You really think I care about that? I'll find Joshua, I'll bring him home, and I won't let scum like you get in my way. Estelle, you get why they call me the direwolf, right? I don't hold back from women or kids, or both. You're a martial artist, sort of. I hope you know what you're asking about pointing that thing at me. Of course I do. You think you can beat me? Come on. Nice. Tell you what, I respect your guts. You'll die in one blow. I'll make it quick. No, Estelle! Estelle, run! Die! Huh? What? Yeah. A perfect entrance, my friend. Oliver and Zin? Hey, Estelle, feels like it's been ages. Meant to come sooner, but work back home took longer than I expected. I'm glad to see I made it in time. Don't tell me you didn't time that one on purpose, Zin. So you're the A-rank embracer, low and bench. Perfect. Been a while, Zin. That's right, Walter. I hardly expected to meet you here, of all places, though. Always knew you had the mind of a wolf. Tell me, when did you develop the heart and loyalty of a servant? Oh, that'd be right after we met last. I've been having the time of my life since I joined the society, too. You blind fool! Do you even realize what you've done, what you're doing? It would break Master's heart to see. Oh, spare me the righteous claptrap. You know better than anyone the path I've chosen. You can talk nonsense and I will kill you, got it? I wonder, do you even know? Gillica's up there. It's ice. What? She's been working there as the guild receptionist for the past 2 years. Before that, she was wandering the con. The hell? Why bother coming to a backwater place like Liberal? What's she thinking? I don't know either, to be honest, but I do know that, even now, she wants to see you. Set aside this Ouroboros madness, Walter. Go see... Gah! I told you I talk nonsense. I kill you. Well, hey, forget Killica. You being here just made my year. Playing with the professors is gonna be a whole lot of fun. Wait, Walter! You ladies keep working on your kung fu until next time. See ya. Walter!
Thanks for saving us, Zin. Why are you here, though?
I stopped by this ice branch. Kilika began fussing at me a little. She told me to hurry on over to Elmo to join forces with you.
And do you think I would miss an entrance this spectacular? I simply had to come as well.
So we have Kilka to thank. Well, thank you, too. You really saved us there. Putting that aside, though, Zin, you actually know that psychopath? How's that even possible?
He's an old acquaintance. I'll explain in detail once we return to the guild. With Walter's device gone, the dragon veins are calling, so the hot springs should cool down.
Stealth Group took the chance to relax in the springs once they returned to service before going back to Zeiss. Yep. Well, that's the power scaling. They're really taking it very seriously. I forgot to write down stickers or something. Right back.
Okay.
I see. So the man in sunglasses was Walter, as I thought.
Yeah, wait, what? As you suspected from the beginning?
When I heard his physical description and clothing, I thought it might be possible. More to the point, you were careless. How could you allow him to escape with the gospel?
Oh, come on, I didn't think it was that important. Did you forget you're the one who shoved me off towards Elmo without so much as half an explanation?
That was a mistake on my part, yes. I thought, however, that you wouldn't need me to spell out every single detail for you, Zin.
You're far less cute when you do that, you know.
Regardless, Estelle Bright, your investigation into the earthquakes is complete. Allow me to give you your compensation for this mission. Yay! Summon E-Class. Still an E-Class. Thanks, Kilika, but it sounds like you two know that nut in the glasses. What's up with him?
We do. How do I even begin?
Quite simply, Sin, Walter and I, we were fellow students. Walter was the elder student. Elder student? You mean he was your elder in martial arts, then?
Well, to be precise, Kilika wasn't a student, or just a student anyway. She was Master Ryuga's.
My part does not matter. Walter is a student of the Taito style. 6 years ago, he left the dojo, and it seems he was recruited by Ouroboros soon after. That should explain everything.
Kilika.
No, that's all we need to hear. She's right. So he uses the same Taito style as the two of you, That explains his monstrous strength, at least.
He's even stronger now than he was in the dojo. Safe to say he's a true master of the style now, I think.
What is probably safe to say is that he is incredibly dangerous. Seems likely we won't be dealing with any more earthquakes, however. It's probably safe to relax our guard a bit.
Seems like it. I'll let the citizens and workers know. They used yet another gospel, though, and they were using it in conjunction with some kind of machine which could stimulate inception veins.
Also remember what Blue Blanc did with that hologram projector beneath the academy. Whatever the gospel may be, it is definitely capable of forcing other orbital devices into feats which greatly exceed their original designs.
I believe you're correct, milady. Holographic projection and excitement inception veins are both possible in theory. What they do with these gospels, however, is completely beyond our understanding of mobile technology. And I don't mean just my understanding. I can't imagine I know what any famous factory managed it any better. It's true. I doubt either the Verne Company in Calvert or the Rainford Company in the Empire could do such things. Even the Epstein Foundation, for all its progress in tactical ordnance, couldn't manage such feats.
In other words, the society's gone crazy super technology no one else does.
Indeed, they must have someone of tremendous genius and skill working for them. Well, I just have to show them what for. Grandpa. I suppose we have no choice now. We finished the Arceli's new orbital engine too, so we have free capacity. We'll devote the Central Factory's full resources to analyzing the gospel sample we have. Of course we will. If you can figure out what the gospels are, it'll be a big help. I mean, who knows what else they're going to use them for after this? Their agents keep talking about experiments as well. Somehow I find it hard to believe they'll only stop at 2. Professor Randall will be taking care of the analysis of the gospel. I believe it would be best if your group moved on, Estelle. Yeah, I agree. We didn't catch the bad guy, but there won't be any more earthquakes at least. Any suggestion where to go next, Kilika? The central branch of the guild in Granson sent us a request for aid. They claim to have received an official mission directly from the leadership of the Royal Army. The Royal Army? You mean from Dad? They did not share any details. They did, however, request all of you by name. There is a good chance this involves Ouroboros. Probably, yeah. But we can hardly turn down an invitation from the capital now, can we?
Then it's decided. Once we finish our last bits of business in sight, let us board the next flight to the capital.
Sounds like a Wait, we? Zen, are you coming with us?
Hey now, what do you think I came all the way back here? Not only is Walter on the prowl, but you're still searching for Joshua, yes? You can bet I'll help you in any way I can.
Aw, thanks, Zen. Having you with us, it'll be like having 100 men on our side. That fiend with the sunglasses did nearly break us like twigs. If you can help us train to resist him, it would be a great help.
Of course. His moves are pretty special, but I can teach you all some counters at least.
Thank you. Estelle, Shara, can I come too? Huh? Well, the society might use more weird devices or more gospels. I think I might be able to help if they do. Please, take me with you. But, oh, this is a bit of a pickle. I'd say it's up to Professor Russell, sir.
Well, I have to say the grandfather in me is felt terror at the mere idea. I can see my little Tina's quite stubborn, and I want to make the dreams possible whenever I can. Go ahead, Tina, I won't stop you.
Grandpa.
The Ouroboros clearly has a greater technological edge than we could have ever imagined. In that sense, Tina's absolutely correct. She can be a great help to you. I say you're getting quite a deal. You're not selling a new product here, Professor. Well, I'll admit, having Tina along really would help, but if someone like that man attacks against us again, well, it occurs to me, especially given what that madman said, I don't believe the society cares at all for the safety of civilians. I don't think we can really say she'll be all that safer here. Oh! In other words, she might actually be safer traveling with us? Or at least it's no more dangerous than staying here. I think so, yes. Chloe, Shara. Okay, I get it. Come on, it's not like I wanted to say goodbye to Tita either. But still. That is, well, anyway, we'll be counting on you, Tita. Okay.
Oh, well, good to see that settled.
Our little group grows lively all the time. Tita, do take care. I'll take care of unraveling the mystery of this gospel business while you're gone. Don't worry. Okay, good luck, Grandpa.
Don't worry too much about Professor Russell, everyone. I'll keep both eyes on him and make sure he doesn't cause any catastrophes.
I'm counting on you, Mr. Murdoch.
Oh, don't you have a church or something to run off to, Murdoch?
I will contact Elnan at the Granson Field House. May the blessings of she who dwells above be with you. Take care on your journey.
Chapter 2. The Raging Land. Black screen there for a second.
So the Arstyles arrived, huh? Damn, every time I see this ship, my heart skips a beat.
I hear you, boss.
Who needs a guy or a girl when you could fall in love with something like this?
Don't think there's an engineer alive who deserves to work on her every day, though.
Hey, that's my line.
Man, it's just Gustav. Thank you for coming. I know you've been busy.
Hey, Sid, wasn't expecting you to come meet us. I thought you moved up in the world and left behind your job as a garrison commander here.
Huh. Well, I have. I'm intending to leave aboard a patrol ship with my men later on. Until then, however, I'm free, so I thought I might as well come and greet you.
Oh, well, good luck with the patrol, at least. Oh, yeah, wasn't there an earthquake around here a bit ago? You didn't let anything happen to the Arse Isle, did you?
No, the Arse Isle was in the air during the earthquake. The earthquake caused little damage in general, in fact. We were prepared for it. A facility should still be perfect for your needs.
Good to hear. Anyway, we'd love to get down to work, but I'm wondering, where are all the Royal Guard folks?
Ah, here, let me show you. We should be just in time for a bit of a show. I got really distracted there.
Comm buttons at the ready. And be it. Yeah.
Judy, your attacks are too predictable. With a rapier, you should be able to overwhelm me with moves only possible with a light blade. Remember what I taught you? Come at me again.
Sir. Yes, sir.
Good, that's better. And now, my turn. character in the air. Fuck. Ugh. Defense is the same way. Build an image of the flow of battle in your mind. Offense and defense, and use it to predict a foe's movements. Sir. Yeah. Bit of a donkey. Yeah. Ha, he loves just kicking it right in the stomach. Enough, I call the match. Not a whit less than I expected. I only taught you the barest basics all those years ago, but you've come far on your own, Joker. Well done. No, sir, my performance is shameful. I could not best you. Maybe Tyler shouldn't be fucking dealing with customers and their credit card information. Maybe the guy who's barely even an employee shouldn't be dealing with customers' credit card information. Maybe. Just maybe that's not a good idea. Oh well, no one will listen to me anyway. Don't disparage yourself, Shores. It was a fairly impressive display. But General... Babe? That's it. I'll do a very small rant and then back to the game. But essentially, at the company that I'm working for now, after it was bought, or my company's bought, or the company that I worked for was bought out by them, it really, there has just been, every new employee that we've gotten is people who have zero experience in IT. Like, none. And they just keep hiring people from like a internship to employee pipeline, but we don't have new people who have any experience. So then these customers keep getting upset because it's like they don't know anything. And it's like, that's fine, but we can only have, you can only have so many new employees who have zero experience in the mix. Eventually, or it already has, it catches up with you, you know? Like, gotta fucking, I don't, like, I get it that maybe they only have to pay him like $16 an hour or whatever, but like, that still sucks. Like, one talented person can account for like 3 new people. And yes, new people can eventually get the talent, but we should be doing it one at a time. Not, what do we have? Rio didn't have any experience prior to. He started as an internship and he's been here for a year, so he has now 1 year of experience. Mochi is an intern right now. He's doing administrative stuff, but they also plan on hiring him. He has 0 experience. Tyler has 0 experience, and when I talk to him about how to do like basic regular computer stuff that you should just know how to do if you're just like a technical person, not anything it's sort of IT related, but you know, just like very like level 0.5 stuff. He had no idea what I was talking about. And Zach, who is a little bit better at just like knowing some tech stuff because he like built his own computer but has no real IT experience outside of that, has been dealing with the majority of the other issues because the other 3 can't really do anything. And then Jake is the guy who has a lot of experience, but he isn't in Minnesota, so he can only do virtual things. And so it's like 5 people are just working support, and 3 of them account for, all of the 4 people account for 1 talented person. And Tyler puts in the group chat like, oh yeah, this domain is expiring, so I've just been calling around trying to get them to give me the credit card information so that I can update it. And it's like, Tyler, 1, I doubt your phone etiquette is very good, or definitely not good enough to ask someone for their credit card information. And 2, why is that ticket assigned to you? That probably could have gone to me. But yeah, he does deserve a promotion and a raise, and he should get my job. Fucking fire me. Oh, God, it don't. And the amount of times they call out sick, all three of those, the three new people, I don't know about Mochi. I like that his name is Mochi, though. I think that's very funny. But the other three call out sick probably each once a week. Just like for the past 2-3 months they've been here. Once a week minimum, they each call out. And it's like, there's no PTO for that. It's that, I don't know. It makes me feel like I will never be able to be fired from this job because the expectations are like on the floor. Alright, there's my rant. It's over. Remember who you're fighting, Captain. You yet to meet a man or woman who can match blades of Cassius without having their sword swept from their hand in a few strokes. You did very well for yourself. See why Cassius and Her Majesty place such stock in you. Thank you, sir. Still, a chance to practice like this doesn't come up very often. I'd like to continue until I'm unable to fight. You don't mind? Good. Well, Cassius, up for risking a skewering again? Should be able to manage it this time. Well, I'd be humbled to get poked down a peg. Cassius? Was that a peg joke? But I believe we have a visitor. Dang, that was one heck of a show. Well fought, both of you. Captain Schwartz, that was very impressive. Lieutenant Colonel Sid. And the man with you is... Maintenance Chief Gustav, ma'am. The Central Factory sent me over. Nice to meet you, Captain. Oh, pardon me. I'm Captain Julia Schwartz, Company Commander of the Royal Guard. It's a pleasure to meet you, Mr. Gustav. It seems that will be all for today, then. Alright, lads. Show's over. Back to your posts. Sir! So mind showing me to the Arsyle's engine room? I'd like to get an idea of how we're going to attack this. Certainly. Follow me. You'll have to excuse me, General Morgan. General Bright. General, thank you very much for your guidance. Not at all. These old bones need to work out anyway. Captain, Mr. Gustav, take care with the Arsyle. Yes, sir. No worries, General. The Arsyle's like my baby. I won't let it down. Captain Schwartz has gotten quite impressive. I swear she's even better than when I saw her last. Yes, she's come a long way, very quickly. Even now, she's only a step or two below you and Richard, Colonel, and she can only grow. Indeed, watching you on display like that gives me back a bit of my old drive. Cassius, how about it? I'll give you a skewering later if you're up for it. Ugh, Morgan, I'm not sure it'd be the best idea at your age. Besides, I heard you did quite well for yourself at last year's tournament in Gransel. You have to let the young folks have their moment occasionally. Why do you think I gave you command? If you can say that, how about you stop complaining and do your job? Ouch, put my foot right into that hornet's nest. Speaking of a hornet's nest, Lieutenant Colonel, I believe you'll be assigned to the guard patrol? Yes, sir, I'll be leaving at noon. I'll be using 3 companies and 2 patrol ships. I'll be at the signing ceremony itself, but I won't be free until then. You're in charge of the defense of Gransel until then. Leave it to me, sir. I'll be sure to work well with the Bracer Guild to make sure that nothing happens. I don't like it, but I suppose we've little choice but to lead on those civilians this time. Warming up to the guild a little, Morgan. Morgan. Watch towers, all but a census. Their minds arm and guardian placements covering all approaches. Perfect defense in every way. She's turning Scottish and turning me German. Sprechen Sie Deutsch. If that's the way you want to play it, Cassius Bright, I'll just have to change the rules of the game a little, as suggested. Sir, just wait a bit longer. Your freedom is coming soon, Colonel. I promise. The Mad Tea Party. That's one Mad Tea Party. Please form your party. You may choose 2 other members aside from the mandatory members. I like the idea of having a tank. I mean, right now, what do we have? All-arounder. Sherazard's pretty much an all-arounder as well. So 2 all-arounders. And then Oliver has... No. I like... He's not as useful as Tita, though. So Tita... And the question, I guess, is should I have a healer in the party or a tank? I like the idea of keeping a healer in. Yeah.
Now.
I can always change that anyway. Okay, next stop, Granzel. We'll head to the dock once everyone's ready. This is a request from the military, so I don't think we should dawdle too long. We should have time to finish any stray jobs or stray shopping before we have to go. Off we go! Is there anything on the board? There is. A guest left to do some touring and failed to return by the specified date and time. We'd like to request immediate investigation. For details, please inquire at the front desk of our hotel. A lot of reading. Maybe I should. I'm gonna go to sheer truth today. What if there's other things that I should be doing? How long have I been playing? 2 hours? Okay, not as long as I thought. Let's see. Cabling hooks for car. Stick them adhesive cable management clips. I wonder if that would work okay. Because the adhesive clips aren't really that good. We're trying to stop shopping at Amazon, and like now it's like, okay, I need something incredibly specific. Where the fuck do I get it? We're trying to stop shopping at Amazon and Walmart, so it's like Best Buy, I guess. Maybe they would have. Although I guess I don't know what Best Buy's policies are when it comes to supporting ICE or not. Because like Amazon supports Trump and ICE and all that. Walmart supports Trump and ICE and all that. It's just literally we bought a Costco membership just because it's like trying to find people who don't actively support the presidency is a fucking pain in the ass. Very frustrating. Welcome to the Zon Red Hotel. Do you have a reservation? Sorry, that's not why we're here. We came from the guild. Oh, are you bracers? Pardon me, we've been waiting for you. Can you begin the search immediately? Yeah, no problem. We saw the request. You say a customer hasn't come back? So in other words, they're missing? Yes, that's exactly the case. He's been gone for 3 days. 3 days, huh? That is kind of worrisome. Lately, the monsters on the road have been pretty nasty, too. Oh, of course not. Because no legal action was taken when the FBI already had all of this information prior to the investigation, and like they had this information at the time and they didn't do anything. But because Jeffrey Epstein was a Mossad agent for Israel, and our closest ally happens to be Israel. Everything that Epstein did was to wrangle in billionaires to keep their support working and coercing them into keeping their mouths shut. So I think that literally the only way legal action could be taken would be if we cut ties with Israel. I think that would need to happen, and that's never going to happen. And the fact that this pedophile ring is there specifically to make sure that no one speaks against a country that I don't give a fuck about. Like, and there, people are getting banned for saying the Z word. Now I'm scared to say it because people are just getting straight up banned for saying what the type of Jewish fascism is called.
So, yeah, we're just in this fucking bad times at the El Royale. Like, literally, they are stopping people from even being able to speak out against it. And they're also doing that with TikTok, too, is that you literally cannot say things anymore because they have the new American owners. And like, hey, when all free speech is taken away from us, we don't have free speech. Like, that's the First Amendment. It's, you know, it's like trying not to get upset about it is so hard because it's like everyone knows about it now. Like it's not like an open secret. It's just open, and then everyone's like, eh. Oh well. What can you do? Lately, the monsters in the roads have been pretty nasty too. I almost wish that was where he had gone. This particular guest, he's gone to Limestone Cave. The Limestone Cave? The one that's like in the middle of the Chaldea Tunnel? Yes, exactly. The Chaldea Limestone Cave. We tried to stop him, but that's bad. The Chaldea Tunnel is infamous for ferocious monsters. I can't believe this. Why go there without an escort? Who was this crazy guest? He seemed to be a fairly ordinary young man. He checked in as Jimmy from Ruin. Jimmy from Ruin? Could it be? You know him? Yeah, I've done a job for someone with that name before. As I recall, it was a treasure hunt of some kind. Most likely he went to the Limestone Cave searching for something again. Anyway, we'd better hurry to the Limestone Cave. There have been some really strong monsters lately, so this could be bad. Yes, we should hurry. Do you have any other information? I've told you everything I can. Please take care of our guest. We're on it. Let's go. Yeah, this is fine. Except it's old men having sex with 12-year-olds. Like, I would rather my house be on fire. Ugh. Blah, 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 blah. The Bill Gates stuff is crazy too. It's that part. It's like we sort of knew about. That was the one that was like the amount of information that came out about it was wild. What do you mean he gave his wife an STD from some Russian women that Jeffrey Epstein hooked him up with? And then he tried to give those antibiotics to his wife, slipped them to him. I just...
Scary.
Oh yeah, that's because Musk and his brother, which like, I don't know, that Musk's brother never gets brought up, but like, Musk's brother also was well known to be on the island, so like, this is a whole family of pedophiles, allegedly. I guess if you go to the pedophile island where people are doing pedophilia, it doesn't mean that you did pedophilia, but it's a good chance that you did pedophilia. So, allegedly... That I think is the worst part, but because none of this was ever actually investigated, you just have to be like, well, it might have happened.
Hey, cool.
Who knows? Who could say? Maybe the FBI, if it did its job, but the FBI's job is also to assist, you know, in foreign operations, and foreign operations are specifically tied to a certain country.
We're good to go.
Yeah, for sure. Because, like, if you went there and didn't do anything, and you're a billionaire, maybe, just maybe, you could have done something about this. Maybe. You could have alerted people.
Seems you came up short.
But then again, you might have ended up in a prison cell with a noose around your neck. Adorably lethal. Yeah, I don't know, man. Really feels like we're in the worst timeline. How many years has this treasure just been here? How many adventures has this chest seen? You weren't the first, and you won't be the last. Yeah, I guess too, you know, right now we're all just like in the court of public opinion. We have to like... we just have to hope that enough blustering will do something. Yeah, it's very cute. Our dogs cuddle all the time, but the older one, Luna, she will yell at Ace if he moves after they both fall asleep, which is very like, hey, you... She'll literally, he's sleeping, she'll go sleep like on top of him, and then if he moves slightly while asleep, she barks at him. It's like, he's not a pillow. You obtain 80 million imaginary mirror. Dogs cuddling is probably one of the cutest things, and especially if you can go over and hug them both at once. It's like, oh, my heart. I don't even know what you would do with 80 million Mira. I guess you would just buy as many items as you could, which... I don't know if that would be... I think the more, the one that would be more intense is if you had 80 million orbits. Yeah, 7. That's what it is. All the chests, worldly possessions that now reside within your pack, unless you sold them. You didn't sell them, did you? Oh, that really was a surprise attack. I did not see that coming. Bugger. Oh. Yeah. I guess all I can hope for, though, is that there are some type of consequences to someone's actions. Just like even a single person. I would want more than that, but if it was at least one single person having consequences to their actions, that would really give me some hope. Because even Ghislaine Maxwell now resides in like a private prison. I mean, they're all private prisons. A cushy prison cell. And like, She was convicted. None of these are too crazy. I guess the +8 and prevents freeze. Nice. Oh. I just feel like my blood pressure is gonna start like going through the roof. Very lost right now.
Well, that takes care of that.
Oh, here we are. Ah, that's... Okay, I managed to pull the chest up. No doubt about it, I finally found it. I finally found it. Finally found it. Found it. Jimmy, you're amazing. I love you. Amazing. I love you. Love you. Love you. I guess this isn't the time to be goofing around. I better check the contents where some monsters show up. Whoa, who are you guys? Forget that. What the heck are you doing playing around in a place like this? Are you nuts? Obviously, as always, you haven't changed a bit. You're... Hey, Jimmy, it's been a while. When did I take that job of yours back in ruin? Oh man, that takes me back. So what brings you here? Your place of lodging issued a search request, so we came looking for you. Oh, you came all the way from Zeiss, huh? Well, sorry, I can't go back yet. I'm about to make the discovery of the century. You mean that chest? Yeah, I managed to pull it up just a moment ago. Pull it up, like, from the lake? Yeah, talk about a crazy hiding spot. Still, that's what I expect for the great pirate Shermer's treasure. What? That's the treasure you've been looking for? No doubt about it. I followed a long trail and many old maps to get here. Look, I don't care. Just hurry. If we linger, the monsters are sure to notice us. Oh, yeah, you're right. All right, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna open the chest. Why are you quiet all of a sudden? Give me a second. What is this? Whoa, whew, that sure surprised me. Anyone else hear that? Oh man, this is so a trap, isn't it? I don't know, but I have a bad feeling. That bad feeling of yours is right on the mark. Here they come. Oh, there are tons of them. Jimmy, behind you. Huh? Wow, wow. Over here, too. Another evil penguin. Surprise, surprise. Watch out, it's coming for us. Kind of gather together. That's what I wanted, I guess. What the fuck was that? What do you mean, zero? A rare penguin turned monster got lost in the tunnels after being afraid of the dark. Okay. I don't think that explains that at all, but I'll roll with it.
Oh, excuse me.
No, he resisted. Okay. Whoa! Okay. Whoa! What the fuck? Alright. That fucking... I didn't think that that's what was gonna happen. Alright. I suppose I should heal him. Did you just heal? Okay.
Together now. Gotcha. Okay.
Alright, well, I took away the amount that he healed.
Fucking A. What the fuck?
Okay. He needs to be healed all the way. There's not really much else I can do about that. There we are. Okay. How much does just a regular attack do? 628. Don't stop fucking healing, fucker. Okay. 250 out of line.
Oh, okay.
There we go. Okay.
We're good to go.
Okay, yeah, that does not work the way I thought it would. Okay. Man, I just want to hit him. God. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was able to hit him that time at least. Okay. Heal twice? You gotta be fucking kidding me.
Oh, okay. We're good to go. Oh, okay.
Okay, there we go. You would have. God, that is so annoying. Okay, that's okay. That is actually okay. Alright.
Oh, okay.
There we go. Oh, we only get 823 health left. Okay. Probably gonna end into that a second ago. Oh, God. Playing a little too cautiously. Okay. Yeah, the fact that he was able to heal several times really fucked me up. I was really had to think about that. Okay. Okay. In Lady and Elmo? Okay, yeah, I'll talk to her again. That was certainly a thing. It sure was, a flashy bird. I thought it was a goner. Managed to repel them, but we should probably leave before we're attacked again. Alright, okay, then I'll be quick. No, wait a moment. Why don't you leave that to us? There could be another trap. Yeah, good point. Well, then here we go. Nothing seems off, really. I think we're okay, bud. Silver Dew Orb. Alright, the dubious pirate treasure has been secured. Wait, huh? What's wrong? There's a scrap of paper here. It looks like a letter. Let's see. In memory of my 70th birthday. 70th birthday. In my retirement from piracy, here lies my Silver Dew Orb. The gem holds the power to warn its bearer of all approaching danger. I can say my living to this day is thanks to none other than this jewel. Alright, I've grown old and weary of being bothered by the knights who come seeking it. So I sink it into this lake. You who have found it, do as you please. However, as I wrote, this treasure comes with its own troubles. Sure. And... holy crap, let me see it, please. Okay, calm down. It's ice first, and then I'll let you have it. Though if you'd rather fight that strange monster again, we can stay a bit longer. But pass, going is good. Yeah, that seems wise. Well then, let's be off. Yes, the Peeping Tom quest was actually on the board. Yeah, let's. That's a very nice thing. As well, I don't know what she said. If you'd open the chest first, you'd likely be monster food now. Whoa, monster food? I totally regret it. Please don't scare me like that. I'm not trying to scare you, but you really were saved by coincidence this time. Understand that. Make sure you've learned something from all this. You got it. Anyway, I'm going to focus on getting a job for now so I can pay for an escort next time. So that's how it's got to be. You may regret it, but you're still going into danger, huh? Well, yeah, I got it. Treasure hunting's a man's romance. For discoveries like this, a little danger's unavoidable. Speaking of, what happened to the discovery this time? It seems it really was pirate treasure in the end. Oh, right. Wait, why are you even here? Aren't you enjoying a refined moment on the second floor? Well, I happen to hear the cheerful sound of your sweet voices below. How could a social butterfly such as myself resist that siren call? Now, please continue. Pretend I'm not here at all. If only. Anyway, putting that aside, first I need to give you back your treasure. Hand it over the Silver Dew Orb. Thank you. It's like a dream come true to really find treasure. Still, I wonder what it really is. Whatever it is, it sounds pretty incredible, judging by the letter that was left with it. Yeah, it's true, but I've never seen anything like this before. Most likely it is an artifact. It's lost its power from the look of it, though. What? An artifact? Artifacts are relics from a long time ago, right? Even if it does have power, isn't it still pretty dangerous? Yeah, you should go get it investigated through the proper channels. Given what it is, just holding on to it isn't a very good idea. Closest research facility would be the History Museum in the capital. If you wish, I can contact them for you. Please do. If that's dangerous, I'd definitely like to have it looked at. Understood. Well then, I will prepare everything.
including your ticket to the capital. Oh, thanks. What great service. No, it's a necessary expense. After all, you're completely broke, aren't you? Well, how did you... That's Argilica. But the way things are outside right now, it's probably best for you to take her up on the offer anyway. Walking the road's just way too scary at the moment. Yes, I agree. You can get your ticket from the receptionist at the landing port. Oh, then take care on your way to the capital. Really, thanks for today. Now thinking about it, it's not just today. I know you guys a lot from before, too. Here, take this. Yin Yang Quartz. It's a favorite of mine. I'd like you to have it. Are you sure? It's a sign of my thanks for saving my butt sometimes. Please accept it. I hope we can see each other in the capital. Yeah, got it. Make sure you deliver the jewel to the museum. Yeah, leave it to me. Well then, if you will pardon me, Jimmy, good day. Yeah, you too. That's good, because that quest was a bit of a pain in the ass. Better be a good fucking reward. Jimmy, you son of a... Alright, let's see. Combine the effects of haze and heal. Yep. Yeah, it's super nice. Because yeah, I was still looking for haze, and that'll make the game a lot easier, honestly. Because being able to always get sort of the drop on the enemy does a lot. Okay, I think that's it, right? This, well, I mean, it was already the end of chapter 2, but let's see. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 side quests. Okay. So then what I think I'm gonna do, I think I might actually go to the business today. My BP is at 106. Damn, I missed enough. Let's see. I was gonna look at the perfect run from here. Oh, of course. My God. Trails in the Sky SC BP rank. Yeah, just up till chapter 6. So let's see. E rank 78, 106. Oh yeah, so I would be able to be at E plus if I had all of it. Wow. That's pretty, that's actually pretty crazy. I think my goal, obviously I'm going to try to do all the BP that I can, but my goal would probably be B plus.
The difference, I'm looking at the BP. The difference between B plus and A is like, it's 70 BP. Like, that's crazy. I mean, I guess that makes sense considering what it would take to be an A ranker, but like I'm gonna guarantee I'm gonna get B plus. Which, very much like myself in school. Okay, but yeah, I'm gonna take a break for a bit, so I'll definitely be back on later. I haven't decided if I'd want to read Stuck or not. Most likely, I would just jump in to play Trails, but there might be a chance I might read it. But most likely, it's gonna be at least getting through chapter 3, I would think. Yeah, alright. I might go over to Costco, get a couple things, considering it's the middle of the day and I hate going to Costco at fucking after work. There are so many people there and everyone there is so annoying. Yeah. Well, exciting that I'll at least be at a point where things really start moving, start galloping along. All right, well, I will talk to you all probably later. What time is it? Almost 1, so like 4 hours from now, so, or maybe less than that, depending on when I get back. All right, see you in a little while. Bye. Bye. Hasta luego.